Hello YouTube, Jeff Steele here with Steele Navigator. Wanted to shoot a video today in regards to the topic of a recent news headline that 70% of Americans are either obese or overweight. Okay, and my prediction is this number is only going to increase. Okay, it's because of a variety of factors. One, food is becoming ever more convenient. Okay, so we not only have an abundance of fast food with drive-thrus where we can drive our cars through, we don't ever have to get out of the seat. But now with things such as Grubhub, Uber Eats, and various other service providers, we don't ever have to leave the house. We don't ever have to leave our office. We almost don't even have to get up out of our seat and we have food delivered directly to us. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is our jobs overall are becoming more and more automated, and we are becoming more and more sedentary, therefore. So it's a double-edged sword. So food is becoming more convenient, easier to get our hands on, and we are becoming more sedentary. Even our hobbies are becoming, not just for work, but our hobbies are becoming more and more sedentary. Okay, especially with the ability to stream right on our mobile devices anywhere we please. We don't even have to go to the TV room. We can stay in the bathroom, stay in the kitchen, and watch what we want right on our telephones. And also, something of note is that food is increasing in cost, okay, and looking specifically at going to the grocery store. So the power perimeter where the fresh foods are, okay, the produce section, the meat section, the dairy section, those areas, that's the smallest area of the food section in a grocery store. The largest area is the items in the middle of the store, which is the processed foods. And oftentimes the processed foods are less expensive. Okay, people often say, oh, well, if you're hurting for money, just live on ramen or ramen noodles. Okay, so I mean, that's what people say, and that with the value, the buying power of the dollar going down and down, I saw another highlight noting that wage buying power is the lowest it's been since 1970. Okay, in other words, in 1970, a dollar went much further than it does today, if that makes sense. Although your grandfather might have only been making $5 an hour versus you making $25 or $35 an hour, his money still went further than yours, okay, because of the cost of living today. The wage power has not kept up with the cost of living. So we are buying more and more processed foods because of that. Because of money issue, we don't get as fresh and nutritious of foods, so that's definitely playing a role. And all of these factors coming together is creating an atmosphere of whereby obesity and being overweight is the new normal. Okay, and with that being the new normal, people see it as okay, we fit in. If we're all overweight, we're all obese. Are we obese and overweight if we're all the same? If that's normal. So that is also going to increase the number. Okay, I was speaking to my grandmother yesterday on the phone. Love her to death, okay? She's 80 years old, but of course she's set in her ways. We can't teach her things about nutrition and diet today, and she is very much overweight. And it's just due to poor diet. Okay, a lot of sugar, a lot of processed foods, a lot of eating out and fast foods throughout our life. Okay, and so when I mention sometimes, well, she'll call and say, "Are you eating dinner? What'd you have for dinner?" I'd say, "Well, I haven't had dinner, or I'm going to skip dinner tonight. I'm going to go ahead and fast dinner, and I'm going to wait to eat till tomorrow morning." And her mind can't comprehend that, and she loses her mind almost in that, wondering, do you have money for food? Are you starving? What's going on? she can't comprehend that. So, and that's just an example of how food and the overconsumption of food is normal, and anything outside of that is taboo. It's strange. It's crazy. Most people can't comprehend that. Going without food for 12, 14 hours, that's crazy. And what do you mean you're not snacking in between meals? That's not right. You going to lunch today? No, I'm brown bagging it. I'm trying to eat healthy, save some money, eat more nutritious foods. I know what's in this food. I don't know what's in the local Dairy Queen's food. I don't know what ingredients they're putting in there. And again, most people going to lunch. That's crazy. Why aren't you going to lunch? It's not sociably acceptable these days. So again, obesity and overweight rate in America right now at about 70%, and I believe it's going to continue to go up. I don't see any way around it. I'll start a conversation on this topic. And again, tap the thumbs up icon if you would, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.